make this contribution in response to the considered words of our current Governor-General, I am mindful of the words of one of her predecessors and one of our nation's most noble citizen, Sir William Dean, who said, "I am convinced that it is our multiculturalism which has made possible our national unity, notwithstanding that we Australians directly or indirectly come from all regions, races, cultures and religions of the world." A truism is buried within those words, because no migrant undertakes the dislocation and sacrifice to reach these shores and set up a new life upon them with any aim other than to provide a better life for their family and repay in part their debt to our great nation by being loyal, proud, hard-working citizens such as the ones I see every day in an electorate as diverse as Chifley. This is exactly the experience that brings greater meaning to the words of Sir William. Migrant families bring with them a tenacious determination to join in unity with the ambitions and hopes and purpose of a new nation, a multicultural nation. To me, multiculturalism represents a vast reservoir of energy this nation can tap into. And when we harness all the goodwill and talent across all the corners of this land, from our first owners to the recently arrived, we build one of the greatest countries on the planet. I continue to draw inspiration from a nation whose success vaults off the back of many, regardless of their background. We continue a mission that sprang from the birth of our nation, spelled out by one of our founding fathers, Sir Henry Parkes, where he called out to our country by saying we should grow at once, in a day as it were, from a group of disunited communities into one solid, powerful, rich and widely respected power. The words of 1890 heard clearly in 2010. As much as I and the sons and daughters of migrants across our land are thankful for the opportunities extended to us by our new home, I am mindful that this was only possible because of the sacrifices made by our land's traditional owners. As we acknowledge their ownership, we are obliged by dint of national kinship to repay this debt by ensuring that they too have every opportunity to prosper, grow and pass on their culture and traditions to a generation that will be stronger than the last. Mr. Speaker, my arrival here finally brings together the children of Abraham, Christians, Jews and Muslims, working together with other people of faith, with other people of values, for the national good, united under this one roof. And I recognise the words of Dame Enid Lyons in 1943, who said, "I am aware that as I acquit myself in the work I have undertaken for the next 3 years, so I shall either prejudice or enhance the prospects of those who wish to follow me in public service." Mr. Speaker, I would hope to acquit myself in the way that any other member would seek to in this place, where my faith and its emphasis on bettering ourselves within an acknowledgement of responsibility to community will be my companion in my efforts to represent all the residents of the diverse electorate I am honoured to represent, regardless of their background, respectful of their faith and values, without reference to their vote for my party or not, and supporting those efforts designed to build a greater community for our area. Mr. Speaker, arriving in this place did not occur by chance, but with the support and effort of many, a range of friends extended to me the benefit of their support and the value of their advice. The strength of my gratitude for your help and support is as strong today as it was in 2004. My thanks to ALP New South Wales General Secretary Sam Dastyari, President Bernie Reardon, Senator Mark Arbib. The member for Griffith, I would not be delivering this speech today without your support. Thanks also to the member for Blaxland, the member for Perth, the member for Grainler, former Prime Minister Bob Hawke, former New South Wales Premier Bob Carr, and to the late John Ducker, who opened the door of the party to me. I want to pay tribute to the member for Lilly for his steadfast, ready counsel in harder times. To my friends in the union movement, I thank you warmly. Derek Beelan in the NUW, the AWU, the FSU, CPSU, ANF, LHMU, TWASU. I pay special gratitude to the members and officials of the union I had the honour to be National President of, the CEPU. In particular, I single out the support for my good friend, Jim Metcher. Welcome to all my CEPU friends and members in the gallery, including Cameron Thiel. To the ALP branches and members, my gratitude to you all, with special thanks to Chifley Federal Electorate Council Secretary Tom Kenny, President Gal Barbagello, Campaign Dynamo Rebel Hanlon and wife Rachel. Thanks also to State MPs Richard Amery and Alan Sheeran, Blacktown Councillor Charlie Lowes, his wife Alma and council colleagues. To those who devoted so much to our campaign, Barbara Williams, Rosanna Macarone, David Field, Shayla Purvis, Nicole and Manasseh Senaloli, my sister Sabina, Bayad Jafari, and, with special mention to someone who's driving down from Lismore right now and listening to this, Nathan Mecha and Vanessa Pereira. Thanks to you all for the grind, the effort, the laughs. In the background for over 20 years with fire, steel and heart, the one many of us know as the Little General, Merlin Milson. Enjoy today, my friend. And to some members along the way, to Elvis, Harry, Adam, Beck, Big Johnny, along with the one whose life breathed courage and inspired me, Jason. Thank you. There is one for whom my greatest thanks seems an inadequate gesture. The Labor Party is truly fortunate to have as one of its servants a man of great integrity, intelligence and strength. And I've been fortunate to be counted as a friend. To the member for McMahon, his wife Rebecca and children Gracie and Max, my abiding gratitude. It's my hope and wish that another friend and a person of enormous potential will join with us in this place to make a contribution to national life in the way that he ought. Brent Thomas, hurry up and get here already. Mr. Speaker, as many of us know, we travel through our days with simply the will and character within ourselves to find a way through life. But ultimately, the experience is made so much richer by sharing it and yourself with others. To my wife and true companion, I said I wouldn't do this. To my wife and true companion Bridget, my eternal love and gratitude. To Phil Tilley, Christine Tilley, Ian Cooper, thank you for bringing me within your embrace. I recognise your lifelong passion for education, introducing so many young Australians to the world of learning and opening their hearts to the joy of music. In drawing my contribution to a close, I make these final remarks. Firstly, life has taught me about the power contained within the black letter of the law, recognising implicitly that these laws may enhance or constrict individual or collective freedoms. Our decisions can and do impact on the lives of others and the way that they live their lives. My preference will always be for government to bring in laws that aid individuals in pursuing their endeavours, exercising the greatest breadth of their freedoms, found upon a preeminent aim of enhancing the quality of life for communities across country. The exercise of individual will best occurs within a framework of considered decision-making, along with accountability and responsibility for individual actions, particularly where there is a potential for impacting on the well-being of self and others. I thank my party for selecting me as its candidate. I thank our electorate for choosing my party. From this day, may I remain approachable, continuing to listen, continuing to act, and above all, may wisdom and humility guide me both in this place and beyond.